He was dragged from his prison cell by men in masks. They called themselves the law. He begged. They laughed. And as the rope went around his neck, the truth died with him. This is the story of Leo Frank, an innocent man, a dead girl, a sick. Leo Frank was the factory superintendent, a northern-born Jew, educated, successful, and out of place in the Deep South. He had given Mary her pay that day. That much was clear. Police questioned him immediately. They kept him under surveillance. Then they arrested him just 2 days later. But there was no blood on his clothes, no bruises, no scratches, nothing to tie him physically to the crime. Still, the city had made up its mind. A rich, educated northerner, a Jew, he had to be guilty. Enter Hugh Dorsey, painted him as a predator, cold, calculating, perverted. The defense pushed back hard. They had witnesses. They pointed out inconsistencies. They said Conley had lied again and again, and that Leo Frank was innocent. But none of it mattered. The jury didn't need proof. They had fear, and they had fury. On August 25th, 1913, they delivered their verdict. Guilty. Death by hanging. Newspapers fanned flames. Day after day, they printed stories called table. Life in prison, instead. But for many in Georgia, that wasn't justice. They wanted blood, and they were going to get it. They called themselves the Knights of Mary Phagan. Businessmen, lawmen, politicians, all of them local, all of them angry. On the night of August 16th, 1915, they broke into the Milledgeville prison. They cut the phone lines, overpowered the guards, and took Leo Frank. They drove 150 miles through the night, He saw Jim Conley carrying the body. He tried to tell people, but they told him to keep quiet or die. Now, at the end of his life, he told the truth. In 1986, the Georgia State Board of Pardons and Paroles issued a posthumous pardon. Leo Frank was no longer a criminal, but he was still dead. What happened to Leo Frank wasn't just a failure of justice. It was a warning. When fear rules the courtroom, when hate decides a verdict, innocent men hang. Leo Frank died because of lies, because of anger,